Hey guys, it's Ashni, and today I'm going to be doing a back to school guide for you. Now, my room is a mess, so if you notice that in when I'm doing makeup or hair or when I'm showing you stuff, that'll probably happen in every video that I make. But this video is going to show you things that I think are essential for having throughout your day at school and throughout the school year. I've just kind of learned these things through my own experiences from like kindergarten to grade 12, things that I just found like were necessities that maybe I didn't have at the time or I used and I found were really, really good. So hopefully you can benefit from this. I really hope that you guys like it. And before I start rambling on and on about back in the day when I was in high school, which is really not very long ago, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is my foundation, and you can actually check out my foundation routine in my makeup tutorial for my everyday makeup and also my formal makeup. But the only difference that I want to point out in this one is that I am using my beauty blender, and I really love this sponge, especially like the original one, as long as you're using it moist. I know some people have a problem with that word. It's gonna give you such a flawless finish, just blends everything out really well. Now I'm just going to move on to my eyebrows, and I mean, you definitely want to make sure that they're filled in and shaped because they're kind of important to have on your face. Now we're just going to move on to some eyeliner. This is L'Oreal's Infallible in Blackest Black. It's a gel eyeliner, and to apply that I'm going to be using this angle brush by Sonia Kashuk. It's in number 27. And this was my first attempt. Wasn't very good, but my best tip for applying eyeliner and getting it right is to just have a cotton swab dipped in makeup remover, and you can see how good it looks now. You can really perfect the line this way. And also my favorite technique of applying is starting from the middle. Started from the middle, now we're here. Okay. And then working your way towards the inner corner and also the outer wing, and obviously changing the orientation of your brush, you know, changing the angle of it so you can get the perfect wing. But I just love how you can dress up your eyes this way without having to use like a bunch of eyeshadows and things like that. So that's actually all I did for my eyes. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bit. This is Espresso. It's a matte dark brown eyeshadow by MAC. And I'm using this contour brush by e.l.f. Look at me using a contour brush for what it's used for. Just kidding, it's actually for your eyes, but I'm using it on my nose. Who really follows the rules when it comes to makeup? So you can kind of see the lines that I'm drawing to kind of outline the structure of my nose, and I'm gonna blend them with this contour brush by Real Techniques. I really like contouring my nose because it helps me make it look like it's slimmer and just makes me feel good. So you can prioritize as well and contour whatever you think needs contouring, or maybe you don't even need contouring, you know? Yeah. So this Makeup Forever lipstick, I don't think you can get this because it's not sold individually. I got this from Sephora during my birth month, because if you're signed up with the rewards program you get like a little gift for free during your birth month. But yeah, I just want to point that out because I don't think you can get it. It's just a really pretty nude color though, and on top I'm applying this Maybelline Baby Lips in Pink Punch. I just love the combination of these two. It's just so natural, and of course the lip balm definitely moisturizes your lips throughout the day, so gotta love that. And that's actually all I did for my makeup. Now we gonna move on to what I'm gonna wear, and I'm not about to do one of those really generic things where I snap my fingers and my clothes are changed like everyone else. Oh wait, yes I am. What? Sorry, I had to. I'm wearing this denim shirt. It is from American Eagle. I just love throwing this on for school because it's just really easy and casual. I just rolled up the sleeves a little bit. And also my new necklace from Katy Perry's Prism line. I'm obsessed, so I had to throw that on. Now for your hair, I recommend, actually a really easy thing you can do is, depending on what your hair is closer to naturally, like let's say for me, for example, my hair is closer to being straight. If I straighten a few strands of my hair, then it'll look like I did the whole head of hair when I didn't. And while I'm rapping some Black Widow for you, I love that song. You can also, same thing with wavy or curly hair. If you have, you know, naturally curly hair, then curl a few pieces and then it'll look like you did the whole head of hair when you didn't. So it saves you so much time, but it looks so good. And my favorite way of putting up my hair, or getting it out of my face without actually putting it up into a ponytail, would be to twist it and pin it back with bobby pins. And you can see how awesome it is at opening up your face and just getting the hair away, you know, because you don't need it in your face when you're trying to focus on school. Here are some supplies and essentials. Number one is a backpack. Obviously, you need something to put your stuff in. I chose black because black goes with everything. And then wet ones are very important if you're eating and your hands get sticky and you don't have time to go to the washroom, you know, very important. Pads. I don't know how many times I've gone to school or work without having these on me, and you know, my period just comes and I'm like, oh god, and my friends have to save me. Well, now you can be that friend. Also, this app is free. It's called Period Tracker, and you can put in when you usually get your period and it'll actually remind you, so you can definitely be prepared. Hair ties, very important if you're a girl, especially if you have long hair, and you're doing like a lab. You don't want to, like, you have to have your hair up for a lab. Tied to go. Okay, this saves lives. Enough said. Blotting sheets are really important if you have like a long school day or if your face just gets really oily really easily, like mine does. I love these because you just simply blot the oil off and your makeup stays intact. So I really appreciate that, but I don't appreciate that oil. But tissues, very important if you, I'm gonna say very important because all of these things are. If it's flu season, like, it's just so important. It's just so awkward getting up to get something and excusing yourself from class and stuff. Like, you don't want to miss important things. A comb. This one's not as important, but if you use one, or like, you know, if you find that you need one, then definitely have it. These are little flossers. Now, nobody, in my experience, nobody will tell you if you have something in your teeth. So I just like keeping a few in a Ziploc bag and, yeah, taking care of my teeth. Lunch. Speaking of lunch, pack your own because it's really expensive and unhealthy to buy at school every day. So I definitely recommend that you bring your own from home. These travel bottles though, okay, these are my life because they are just so convenient. You can get them at the dollar store or Target, but as you can see, I use that Demented one for lotion. I also have this one for facial moisturizer if my face is feeling kind of dry, and then also this one I put in some Tylenol. I have to say that it's Tylenol because of legal purposes. No, I'm just kidding. It actually is Tylenol. Believe me. But yeah, I think that if you ever need one, you know, or if your friend needs one, you'll have it on you. Water keeps you hydrated throughout the day. So I don't even think I need to say how important water is because everyone knows, man. I was trying to tell you here that you need to keep something in your mouth, and by that I mean like to freshen your breath. You can go with gum, but I chose Tic Tac because not everyone can get away with gum, so yeah. And then, as I showed in my tutorial, the lip balm just really helps my lips from getting chapped, especially if it's, you know, really dry air outside. Let's move on to supplies. These are notebooks, if you can't tell. I have one for every single subject that I take notes in because that's my best way of organizing all of my notes, is to simply have a specific notebook dedicated to each subject. A calculator. This depends on how fancy your calculator can be depending on which kind of math course you're taking, but I know in high school you definitely need to splurge on this one, but it definitely is a requirement, so I added that in there. A pencil case because I lose so many things and I wouldn't have lost them if I just had a pencil case, so this year I will not make that mistake. And then the things I'm putting in there are some mechanical pencils because I'm not about that sharpening life. I'm a little bit too lazy, but I do have some backups in case I need it, so just, you know, have a sharpener on you just in case. And then my pens. A red one for editing work, and blue and black. Obviously sometimes your teachers tell you that you can only write in pen, or if you're filling out exam sheets you need to use pen, so there you go. Erasers and whiteout. You got these dividers to help you organize your subjects or just subsections, and then of course my mini stapler. I don't know how many times I've printed out an essay or, you know, whatever report, and I didn't have a stapler, you know, near me. So this way I'll have this. And look at this. It's so magical, guys. It's magnetic. So you will never, your staples and stapler will never part, okay? Okay, highlighters are very important if you're going to be in like a bio class, especially because there's a lot of terms to memorize, and this just really helped me with studying. Ruler. You know why you need a ruler, okay? No, not for that. Not for that. No. I'm sorry. A notebook, what? No, this is actually graph paper, which will come in handy depending on which math course you're taking. Sunglasses are kind of handy if you're driving to school, just from personal experience. It'll save you from becoming blind. Okay, and then of course my prescription glasses, because in university classes you just sit so far away from the board that it gets really blurry, and I'm kind of nearsighted, so I have a small prescription that I need with me. And then my phone. Okay, my phone is like a necessity of my life, so obviously I need it at school. Just make sure you keep it silent, yo. And then a wallet, or in my case a coin purse, to keep, I'm numbering off a few things here, but mainly, you know, your cards, some loose change, maybe your keys, your phone, depending if you like to keep that in your wallet. And then my last item was your keys, because you do not want to get locked out of your house. So that was actually all of my essentials and my tutorial for my makeup and hair and what I like to wear. Wow, that rhymed. Not planned. To school. I hope that it helped you guys out. So I really hope that you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to request future videos, please leave that in the comments below. And of course, please subscribe to my channel, because I make really fun videos. And all the cool kids, like all 16 of them, are subscribing. So do that. You can also follow me if you want to on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm Ashni Brownie everywhere, so it's very easy to find me. Also, for those of you who are going back to school, I really do want you to make a promise to, not just me, but to yourself, that you're going to focus on you when you go to school. Don't focus on friends. Don't focus on, you know, like by friends I mean like toxic friends. Don't focus on like guys who are horrible. Just like focus on you. Focus on doing really well in your classes and doing the things that you wanted to do in high school. Like if you want to do a sport that you've never done before, try out for it, you know? Like if you want to join a club that you've never been in before, join the club. And of course, be involved in the community. And looking back, that's like the thing that I'm like the proudest of myself for doing. So I really hope that you guys just, you know, have fun in high school, and or whatever grade you're in. I don't know why I keep talking about high school. I think it's because like it's like so in the past for me. But yeah, I just hope that you pretty much don't have any regrets, and like not even one letter. If you guys got that reference, you're awesome. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!